is you guys know that this week is Placemat week, right? I like that they're doing these themes so that I can have somewhere to something to build on. So I'm going to show you piecing on a long arm. Jane, says, well, we're getting a few questions. So I missed this. What are we doing it for? So I want to make a flag quilt to hang in the factory, in the warehouse. Sorry. I want to make a flag, American flag quilt to hang in the warehouse in Smithfield. And it's based on one by Luke Haynes. So if you go to lukehaynes.com, I don't think I have a picture in here still. Sorry, I wasn't planning on talking too much about it, but anyway, in the Friends of Girlfriends group, there is a picture of the block, and so it's a log cabin. It's going to be obviously red, white, and blue. Duh. Like the blocks I just showed you are half red, half white, and that's to make up the flags, the stripes on the flag of the quilt. So it's a really cute pattern. It's a log cabin, and we want to get as many people as we can involved so it can be nice and big and hang an American flag in the warehouse as a Christmas surprise for Chris and Mike. So I'm trying to keep it hush hush, but you guys, it's hard to pull something over on Chris. She's all knowing. Okay, so today I'm on the Forte with Pro Stitcher. Okay, so this is Handy Quilter Forte. This is our 24-inch machine, and I'm using the computerized function, but I'm going to show you. So we're going to do piecing on the frame, and I'm kind of doing it. I'm holding it myself, so hopefully you guys can see all right. To start out with, I laid out 2 squares on my quilt. I did the same dimensions of placemat that Chris did the other day. So that was 14 inches by 18 inches. So trying to keep it the same, trying to keep things similar so you guys don't have to remember too much. But this is all piecing on the long arm. Now, I don't often piece on my long arm because I like piecing, but this is an easy way to do a quick project and all on your long arm. Sorry, we're getting more questions about the flag, so I'm going to answer questions really quick. Size of the block, 12 inches finished, so 12 and a half inches. Directions are on the Friends of MGQS Facebook page, so I put a picture on there, and maybe someone can go on there and find them and just comment, so it'll make it go to the top or something. But are we only making the red and white blocks or blue too? Let's just do the red and white ones, and I'll do the blue ones, because that way it'll make it easier. Chris is on her way to Colorado for MLQS anniversary event that I can't. I don't know what that means. Sorry. If you're coming by Colorado, we'd love to see you. Okay, so piecing on the frame. So this is, again, I have the Forte. I just stitched out 2 squares to give me an outline of how big I'm going to make these blocks. I'm going to do Christmas placemats, and help this. You guys, it's tricky to show these things. I am using, this is 3-inch strips that I cut at 14 inches each. It's the same as the placemat. These are all from a really cute cutie pack. I know you guys are using a lot of cutie packs lately with your Christmas club projects. So I wanted to use a cutie pack because it's just an easy way to get a good variety of fabric, and we might have a little deal on them later too if you're stick around. Okay, so I have hey Suzanne. Oh, hey Suzanne, would you mind holding this for me for a second? You guys, I'm going to ask Suzanne to be my cameraman because it's just hard to do it this way. Come around this way, and maybe you could just come around on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we get any customers, we're going to have to take a break. So,
okay. Like
just a little bit further down. Oh, I'm going to turn off the lights. Hold on. Let me turn off the lights. Make it a little easier to see. There. Is that better? Okay.
Can you see?
All right. I think they can see okay. So, is that Heather? I think we're getting a surprise gift from Heather, too.
Ooh.
Okay. So, I'm laying one strip down. And I'm going to use my channel locks on this. So my strips aren't quite go all the way to the edge, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I'm going to hit my vertical channel lock, pull up my thread, and I'm just going to stitch down. Now this is just laying down my first walk, my first strip. Oops. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's good, it's good. Okay. And there's multiple ways you can do this. I think they're seen just good. Okay, perfect. I'm going to take off my channel lock. I'm going to stitch over here. And then I'm going to lay my second piece. Now this is, again, piecing on the frame of your long arm. I'm going to, my foot is a 1/4 inch.
Can I see better that way? Is that working for you? Or?
I think so. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to stitch down this way. Okay, my foot is a 1/4 inch. And I'm going to turn my channel lock on again. Now I've got my right sides together. The question is 3 inches by how long? So I cut them at 14 inches because this is a 14-inch wide, 14-inch tall, and 18 inches this way. So I did 14-inch tall to do my placemat. I hit my channel lock on again, and I'm just going to do a line all the way down. Again, the feet on the handy quilter, that one is a 1/4 inch. So I can see that I'm getting a 1/4 inch on either side. I'm going to go down just below a little bit. I'm going to flip this over. Aha. Look at that. Look at that.
That's
now,
beautiful.
Taking off my channel lock, I'm going to go over here. About a 1/4 inch. I think they can see okay. You guys are still seeing okay? And then I'm going to lay my other piece over the top. And now I can just go straight up. I forgot to hit my channel lock, but I'm just going straight, and the gears are still engaged, so it doesn't move too much. Oh, we got a customer.
That is amazing. Look at that.
Isn't that so cute?
Yep.
Do you want to I'll pause this for a second to make sure she's all right. I'm going to see if there's any questions. 3 inches, so I cut these at 3 inches actually. So 3 inches by 14 inches. Oops. Anyway, 3 by 14. Sorry, I wrote because it's 14 inches tall. Right? So then, do you mind holding again? Is that person okay? So then I'm going to stitch over a little bit. Okay, Suzanne came back to hold this for us.
You want it down there again?
Yeah. I'm just going to add another row. So let's see. Let's do something cute. That red's cute, right?
Do the red.
The red.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's cute. Again, I'm just kind of finger pressing this and yeah. So I add another strip.
Oh, you got two there, it looks like.
Oh, I do. Thank you. Oh,
Mhm.
man. That's why you guys, that's why you need a sewing assistant. I knew that's why I need a quilting assistant.
That's me.
So again, you could do the channel lock. I'm just using the 1/4 inches of the foot to keep it kind of straight as I go down. Flip over. Look how cute that's turning out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll add, let's do this white one.
Perfect.
Isn't this fabric so cute? Lay the next one down. I'm going to give this to my dad and his wife, so they have some cute Christmassy pillowcases. Should I do that red now, or do
Sure.
that red's cute?
All of that looks so good together.
These prints are so, I love them because they look very retro. They have that kind of retro feel. They kind of remind me of an old-fashioned Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And-
the ornament one.
I got a little off. It's fine. It's fine, you guys. It's
This
fine.
ornament one is like old school ornaments too.
Yes. So
Like
something
Christmas
like
pickles.
this would be really fun for a neighbor gift, like grandparents.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys, say hi to Heather.
Hello, everybody.
It is 3
And her mom.
Heather and Mom.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Heather, thank you.
You're welcome, Johnny.
Heather is on vacation, and yet she came in to help some customers. So, oh, we don't have this one yet. Okay, this
better
one.
use that one.
Oh, vintage ornaments.
look at that.
You guys, I love vintage ornaments, and this is just so cute.
Love that one.
Okay, we have a couple more rows. So again, this is all, you could just piece this
Free money, right?
all in the frame if you wanted. I'm going to show you a couple of cool things at the end, so stick around. Okay, and I have room for one more, so we'll do that one.
Wait, I think you have that one already.
I already have that one. Okay, do I
Oh,
need
do a
if there's
different
one
one,
I don't
please.
have? You guys, my quilting assistant is now giving me advice.
Do we have a different?
I don't know if I cut that many.
Okay.
Working on a project?
That one I have.
Yes. Now got some bench pillows.
That
Oh,
one
I
I
guess
have.
you do. All right.
Okay, I'll use this green one because it's
That
far
one is-
away.
Yeah, and that one is beautiful.
So cute, right?
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
like.
we can't do green and green.
Oh no, no.
Sheesh,
Yeah,
come
do the
on.
red. Do the red.
Oh wait, this one. No.
Do we have another one of those?
There we go.
Perfect.
Don't you hate it when you're trying to do random and scrappy and you can't?
And you just can't because you're too. Well,
And the hours of arranging things to make them random and scrappy.
I'm making this random and scrappy.
Okay, one more strip down. Oh, the phone's ringing now. If you're calling the Sandy store, I apologize.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be fabulous.
Okay, so
Am I?
I think you got a good shot. Okay, so now I have one whole thing completed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is where it's going to be fun. Except for our, oh, here it is.
I'm filming you do this too.
How are you? My fat quarters.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how much time do we have?
I don't know.
Oh, it's only 3:25. I got plenty of time.
That was a great face you just made looking at the
What
clock.
I do?
went-
Well, I can't see. I mean, you
I'm just
guys.
like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh man.
I should. It's like glasses on or glasses off. It
Glasses
doesn't
off,
matter.
glasses on. Okay. I can now, if I wanted. Hi there.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
I can quilt this. So I'm going to go to my area. I'm just going to make it just slightly smaller. I'm going to do 2 corner. I'm going to do 2 corner. I'm going to open a design. Repeat snowflakes. Oh,
Hey, that
that's
looks
so cute.
perfect. Can they see that?
I don't know if they can see it, but that would take a long time to stitch out, probably.
It would, wouldn't
So, modify, align, center. I'm just going to doing some Pro Stitcher magic on here. And if you ever have questions about your Pro Stitcher, give me a call. Crop, oops, outside, edges. So I'm just going to quilt 1 row for you so we can see how it quilts.
This is like magic.
It is going to be like magic. So I did a cute little snowflake. Now on this, you could quilt it or not quilt it because, I don't know, I think it'd be cuter quilted, right?
Yeah.
I think we agree it's probably cuter quilted.
Yep.
So as it quilts, there's a couple of questions.
Okay,
I'm going to
go
answer
ahead.
questions for
Okay.
a second.
All right. I'll go back over there and help first.
Oh, Sue says, is there a reason you didn't add batting? Actually, I did. So this is a quilt sandwich already. I had some backing fabric, then I had batting, and then I had fabric over the top. So it does have batting. Marilyn says, I'm worried you're going to stitch over your fingers. Be careful. I'm an expert, so I have never done that. I don't plan on doing it ever, so we're good. I did have batting. What machine? Brenda says, what machine are you using? Okay, so this is the Forte with Pro Stitcher. This is the Handy Quilter 24-inch machine. Heidi says, could also do this on a domestic machine too as well. Also, you totally could. Could you use the pressing pen? Oh my gosh, I totally could, but I don't know what, I haven't used that before. I haven't learned all of the Kimberbell secrets yet. So that is quilting out. You can't really see it too well, but it's giving a nice, cute little snowflake design on there. But you guys, what's next will blow your mind. Blow your mind. Are you ready? Okay, so it's just going to finish this up. I'm going to trim it, and I will show you how to add the backing. Are you ready? It's almost done. Okay. So now I have my quilting done. I have the area that I stitched it. So as was mentioned, does it have batting and backing? It already does have backing, so I totally could use that. But if I did it that way, I'd have to finish it off. I'd have to bind it somehow, and everyone loves binding, right? I know some of you do. I'm one that doesn't. I just cut this fat quarter. I got a fat quarter of this green just because we had some extra. I'm going to move this back to the beginning, and I have an area, so I can just stitch out that area, okay? I'm going to show you how I do that. On my Pro Stitcher, and again, this is something you could just do on anyway, but this is just makes it. I love doing this way on a long arm. Oh shoot! Actually, I forgot I was going to show you. I was going to do it a different way. I'm going to mark where I want it to stitch. Handy Quilter has some really cool things in their program. One is called Record, and one is called Mark. I can just hit the Mark button, and then I can go around, and I can make a mark everywhere I want to stitch. So it's going to stitch a straight line to wherever I put that mark.
Yeah.
I'm going over to this corner.
No, Stacy doesn't work anymore. She just
I'm going to go up to here. I'm going to show you why I'm doing it this way. I'm going to leave an opening about 4 inches big to flip it, you guys. Isn't that genius? So I go over here, I hit quilt, I hit run. It will now stitch exactly where I told it to.
Yeah.
And I just laid that fabric over the top. It does a few tie-offs there. I'm probably going to wish I had better scissors right now, but you know, you guys know me. I kind of fly by the seat of my pants. I think you can still see okay there, right? I didn't look at the camera while it was going. Okay, now I can just cut this off. Again, I might save next week my other idea for next week. You guys are going to love next week. Okay, I'm just trimming this around. And this is like going through a few layers of batting, so you know, you probably want your better scissors, just not any old ones that happen to be laying there. Hey Heather, what are you doing here?
I dropped off some handy quilters.
Oh, you're the best. Heather's on vacation, you guys. Quit calling her. I'm saying that because I've called her like, I don't know, every day.
You're good.
So, are you taking off? Okay, good to see you, Mom.
See you later.
Have a good one.
Guys.
So I'm cutting this all the way around. I probably could find some better scissors while you guys are watching, but this is fun, right? Okay, I left my little hole there, my little opening. I probably could have made it a little bigger. I'm going to put this somewhere so it's a little bit easier to see. I'm going to look at comments. Kathy says, oh, it's funny. It's painful to watch bad scissors cut. Yeah, it hurt my hand too as I was cutting. So I'll just to let you know that I probably could have made this a little bit bigger. But I'm determined now. You guys know all about Betty Jo says, or do more so you don't have to reload your frame. Yeah. So usually I would do a full at least a whole width of fabric. So you can get a lot done on one pass, you know. So this one I could do a whole bunch. Donna says, I never knew you could sew on a long arm. Well, you guys, if you have a long arm, always remember that you have a giant sewing machine at your disposal. You always have a giant sewing machine, right? So one of our favorite tips, my favorite tips is if you run out of backing, if you don't have enough backing for your quilt, just pull some more fabric down there and you have a giant sewing machine. Okay, I got it flipped. You guys, look how cute. Okay, now, so it's flipped. This one has a row of quilting. And now I did the flip already. I think I did okay. Nah. But I can now just do a top stitch around that edge on my domestic machine. And you have a cute placemat. Guys, also, okay, I'm going to spoil it. So this size is 14 by 18, right? If you did one of these, you could do a flap on the back. So do a flap. Maybe I'll show you that next week. I'm going to show you that next week. But so stay tuned. Placemat or pillow, because then you can put a pillow in there. Okay, so Betty Jo says, so did I miss that? Did you put a separate back on there? Otherwise, how could you have a quilted and still turn it? Yes, so I quilted it first, and then I put this back on right sides together. I just did a stitch all the way around the outside. So that's what I was doing when I was doing the mark on the machine. So it just stitched all the way around the outside, but I left a little hole so I could do it flip. So I could do the flip. So it's just a stitch and flip basically. I can press out the corners. I can just now do a little top stitch on my edge using my domestic machine and ready to go. A stitch or two diagonally across the corner will yield a sharp corner. Oh man, I know. I didn't trim, so obviously, like, I wouldn't. Normally, I would trim those corners on the inside, like give it a little trim, just to make everything lie flat. But I mean, come on, that took like 2 seconds, right? So cute.